Hey guys, Scott here with Trilogy Talk. Today we have the Latitude 64 Pioneer. We are going to look at the Opto Pioneer and the Special Edition Pioneer. We're also going to throw it against an older run Lucid Felon and a Latitude 64 Opto Spark. A lot of those flights were very similar, so I want you to be able to see those comparisons. In the review, you're going to see me, and you're also going to see Broockerd, who's going to be following me right behind to show you a kind of a slower arm equivalent to how those four discs throw in the same order. And then at the very end, you'll see Kelley. He's going to be throwing the Pioneer sidearm. But for both me and Derek, you're going to see us throw the Spark, the Felon, and then both the Pioneers. You're going to see it with the tracer effect behind it, where you're going to see the lines following it. And then you're going to see a four-block comparison of those to be able to see it on one screen. It lasts for about 5 seconds in the video, so if you really want to look at it, when you get to that spot, hit the pause button so you can look at it and compare visually what all four of those look like. And you'll see for the most part they're the same. I mean, you might have something that's a little bit higher or lower, but the fades ultimately are going to be very similar. But the Pioneers were longer. So even compared to the Spark and the Felon, which I thought were very similar, I was able to get the Pioneer to go a little bit longer. Again, I'm a 940 rated player. I throw these discs probably around 300-ish feet. Derek's an 860 rated player. He was probably throwing them more like about 250, 260-ish, 270, somewhere in those areas, just to kind of give you a comparison. Right hand, backhand. Chad was throwing it even further with the sidearm, so you'll be able to again see that comparison. But look at that. So one of the things I want to tell you real quick is I reviewed the Opto and the Special Edition. The Special Edition you can get at a buyback retailer near you. The first runs are actually getting ready to release next week. So if you want to get to the Opto or the Opto line, but you didn't want to spend the money on the prototypes to test it, those first runs are going to be coming out, so you have the access to get them. But on the Special Edition, I did a review on the recoil, which that video is out. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. But in that video, I talked about the recoil being longer and not quite as overstable, not quite as much fade in comparison to the Opto line. Well, on the Pioneer version for the Special Edition, I actually find it to be more overstable with more fade. So when you see me throw the Opto, you're going to see it hold the line. It's going to have the fade. This is going to dump out considerably harder. And could have been me throwing them, but for the most part, I found the few throws. In the video, you only see it really thrown a couple times, but I threw it many times, and it was consistently about the same. We're throwing into a headwind, approximately 10 miles an hour. Not a ton to worry about. We're throwing off a hard ground. In the video, you'll see it looks somewhat wet in front of us, but we're throwing on a dry area, so we had very good traction. I felt very good about the throws that we had. So check out these videos. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. If you like what we're doing, like the Trilogy Talk Facebook page, share this video with everybody, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until next time, let's keep sharing the Trilogy love with the world. Thank you.